Andy also here to talk about SwingVision, the official shot tracking app of Tennis Australia. You're an investor. Andy has his tentacles in everything. Tell us about SwingVision, Andy.
Listen, it's pretty cool, Steve. When I first met with our founder, Swupnil, he said he was going to do all these things. I said, listen, I don't know if you will, but it's worth the punt, right? It's about the Grand Slam experience, basically to your phone. You can have Hawkeye-style line challenges from your wrist. It automatically creates TV-quality highlights of a match, gamified training. You can set target zones. This will massively improve junior and college tennis, not only from a line calling perspective, from a training perspective, from an instant data readout perspective. Apple demoed it when they announced the iPhone 13. So it's making some really cool headways. And I feel like there's been a lane to innovate tennis, not just on the pro level, but at the club level for a long time. And Swing is doing that.
SwingVision is the official shot tracking app of Tennis Australia. It's the app that gives you video analysis and line challenges from your smartphone. Pretty incredible stuff, and I am so happy to be joined by Swupnil Sahai, the CEO of SwingVision. Swupnil, great to have you here on TC Live. Your resume is actually online. I've checked it out. I mean, the school, Columbia, Cal Berkeley. Before SwingVision, you're at Tesla. Very smart guy. How did you come up with SwingVision?
I mean, it's crazy. So, I mean, I'm a lifelong tennis player, and then, as you said, I was at Tesla, so I was working in autonomous driving there, basically working on tracking all the cars and pedestrians around the Teslas using artificial intelligence. And it was pretty funny. We actually had these weekly meetings with Elon Musk, the CEO. You might have heard of him. And so there was this meeting where basically I was like, hey, can we add radar sensors to the cars? That would really make my life a lot easier. And as you know, radar is used to track the ball speed in the professional tennis matches. And so Elon was basically like, well, do humans have radar? I was like, no. And he's like, they drive, right? I was like, yeah, that's a good point. And so that basically kind of made me realize, just keep it simple. And we should be able to use an iPhone to be able to, call the lines. Why not? If I can watch a video of your match in slow motion and tell what's happening, I should be able to automate it. And that's what we do.
So basically with this app, with just one phone, you put it on the court and you get line calling for the entire court.
Yeah, it's crazy. So you basically put it behind the baseline. So the angle looks really similar to what you see in like a broadcast match. But, essentially it's capturing video at a higher frame rate than what humans see. So typically humans see it about 24 to 30 frames per second. The modern iPhones can do much more than that. And so for our artificial intelligence, it's basically like watching your match in slow motion. So line calling is like a piece of cake, essentially.
All right, Swupnil, so you already name-dropped Elon Musk. You also have some pretty cool tennis friends, Andy Roddick and James Blake. They're investors in SwingVision. How did you get in contact with Andy and James?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. So a friend of mine ended up going pro, gave me the intro to James. So I went down, met him, convinced him to join the company. And then we were trying to find one more person. So he invited me out to Texas at an EXO event. So I'm there in the locker room with him. And then Andy Roddick walks in, and Jim Courier, and then John McEnroe. So I got to meet all of them. It was really, really crazy. And Andy asked all the tough questions. He seemed the most interested. And it was pretty funny. At the end of the night, he actually couldn't find his iPhone. And so James tried to call it, but it was on silent. And so we were kind of panicking. He had to catch a flight. So I was like, hey, if you sign into iCloud on my laptop, I can play a sound on your phone, even though it's on silent. And Andy was like shocked, but he tried it anyway. I played the sound. He found his phone. And then he actually came up to me and he's like, are you on Venmo? I'll Venmo you $50,000 right now. It's so funny. So
He Venmoed you $50,000 for finding his iPhone?
No. I mean, he didn't literally do that, but you know how Andy is. Is his humor, and I'm sure he thought about it a little bit harder than that. But eventually, did end up investing, and he's been so great. Both of them. I mean, they're just so brilliant and so enthusiastic, and have been very generous with their energy and their time to support SwingVision. So we're super lucky.
That's awesome, Swupnil. So what's next for SwingVision? I mean, obviously, you're the official app of Tennis Australia, the LTA in the UK. What's the next step?
Yeah, so I mean, we're really trying to bring this Grand Slam experience to all players, right? So we've done that with data, we've done that with video analysis. Next up is officiating. So as you said, we can do line challenges, but we want to move towards electronic line calling, almost like Hawkeye Live on any court in the world. And then, on the coaching side, we want to be able to actually provide real-time feedback for you, so you can essentially have a coach with you no matter where you go. And then on the broadcasting side, why shouldn't anybody be able to just stream their match on any court and, make money off of sponsorship? So I mean, we're really trying to democratize the professional experience for basically all players. And we're kind of full steam ahead on that path.
Well, it sounds amazing. I can't wait to check it out. If you need an angel investor for your next big project, Swupnil, hit me up. Swupnil Sahai, the CEO of SwingVision. Appreciate taking some time here on TC Live and having us gain some more knowledge about what SwingVision's all about.
For sure. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it.
SwingVision, the official shot tracking app of Tennis Australia. Much more TC Live after this.